Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you here today as we kick off a new series on common mistakes that men make in marriage. This series is not about pointing fingers, it is about offering valuable reminders, especially for newlyweds. These mistakes, though common, can have a significant impact when corrected, so let's talk about it. The first major mistake that husbands make in marriage is prioritizing work over your wives and families. In other words, some husbands take work more seriously than their wives and families. Some of them even bring work home and pay no attention to their wives and families. Some will even have their children cry for attention. Rather than taking the time to respond to them, they would resolve to hide in another room the name of urgent office work. In my own case, I would often open my laptop and continue office work from where I stopped. Even when my wife was craving for attention, I would often feel so unconcerned until one day she called my attention to it. To be honest, I never realized that I was hooked on my laptop until she called my attention to it. What about you? It was very difficult, though, because I had deadlines and would like to finish up those tasks before the allotted time. Initially, I was confused, not knowing what to do, until we had a serious conversation on how to tackle the problem. But why do most men do this? One thing that wives must know about their husbands is that men are generally work-oriented. They are made so. They are made for work. They derive fulfillment from work. Men are mostly consumed by their work. Furthermore, men are single-minded and cannot multitask effectively like women. Once the man has a task to be achieved, he will not rest until it is accomplished. Now, let us try and picture this. You are a dedicated husband, striving to provide for your family. But in the midst of your ambition, you lose sight of the importance of nurturing your marriage. You neglect your wife who has been craving for you to return home after work. The question, then, is what should you do? Here are some ideas on how to help any workaholic husband like you find balance in marriage. The number one idea is recognize the imbalance. First thing first. Acknowledge that your work-life balance has gone bad. Understand that your wife and children deserve more attention and care, just like your career. Then, decide immediately to reassess your priorities. Ask yourself whether it is profitable to always bring your office work home. Don't you think it is high time office work stay at the office and family matters stay within the home? Well, we know for sure that this may not be applicable in all cases. But there is a way to it, which leads us to the second point. Number 2 idea is, have open communication with your spouse on the matter. You know this from day one. In a successful marriage, communication is key. We encourage you to talk openly with your wife about her feelings, concerns, and the impact your workaholic tendencies have on your marriage. Honest discussions can really help in solving this problem as a great way for understanding and change. Number 3 thought is, set boundaries in your marriage. Establishing clear boundaries is essential in any relationship. More so in a successful marriage relationship, couples need to define clearly from their conversations specific times or days dedicated solely to their marriage relationship. This way, they can create space for intimacy, connection, and growth. In fact, some families have what they call family time, the time dedicated to mingling with family members. It could be during dinner or moments before, and then after they close the day with family prayers. Find and stick to whatever works with the family. Number 4 tip is that couples should try and create rituals. By rituals, we do not mean that couples should engage in idle sacrifices. No. Rituals are activities that the family or couple observe at particular periods of the day in order to achieve specific purposes. Rituals can infuse your marriage with love and excitement. An example is what we earlier mentioned, family time. So, plan meaningful activities like that which you both can enjoy, making them a regular part of your daily routines. For sure, these shared moments will certainly strengthen your bond. Finally, number 5 tip is, prioritize self-care or me time. Self-care or me time is not selfish. It is necessary for a healthy relationship. It is a time you all agree to take for yourself to recharge and pursue activities that bring you joy. Remember, a happy husband contributes to a happy marriage. For instance, a husband might like to go to the gym at a particular time of the day or go out to play golf. These should be allowed. In fact, we encourage wives to create time to be there at the same, as that would not destroy the purpose. Remember, it is never too late to change your ways and learn from your mistakes. Thank you very much for joining us today. We hope these insights will inspire positive change in your marriage. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and share. Until next time, take care of your marriage and nurture the love that brought you together.